want to know how to make it through a storm? Pull on a seasoned saint like Simeon. Simeon, who was still holding on to the promise of liberation while everybody was giving up, still hoping, still believing, still waiting, still trusting that God was going to keep God's promise. Wasn't always easy to wait. Simeon has seen his people beat down. He's seen his people harassed and terrorized by Roman law enforcement. He's seen his people demonized in stereotypical cultural images and propaganda. He's seen the Roman education system make everything Roman superior and everything from his people inferior. He's seen his people systematically held down and held back. I'm preaching in here. He's seen his people systematically oppressed and depressed, but Simeon's got the nerve to believe that better is on the way. He's got the audacity to believe that God has the power to make sure that where his people are today is not where they have to stay tomorrow. And so Simeon believes that one day his people will overcome. Simeon was saying our lives matter, while Rome was saying make Rome great again. You didn't hear a word I said this morning. He's held his hope through people saying, man, you need to give up. You need to get with the program. You need to accept that this is just all God's got for you. You need to accept the limits that have been put on you. But what they didn't understand, come on in here, Holy Ghost, what they didn't understand was the greatness that Simeon had inside his DNA. They didn't understand the blood that was flowing through Simeon's veins. They didn't know that Simeon had the blood of Moses flowing through him, who said, let my people go. They didn't know that Simeon had the blood of Esther flowing through him, who said, if I perish, let me perish. I'm going in there to meet the king. They didn't know that Simeon had the blood of David flowing through him, who said, the Lord is my light. I wish I had a witness in here. And my salvation. Whom shall I fear? They didn't know that he stood in the tradition of Donny Hathaway, who said, take it from me, someday we'll all be free. They did not know that he had the blood of Mahalia Jackson flowing down through him, who said the walls will come tumbling down. They didn't know that he had the blood of Curtis Mayfield, who said, hush now, child, and don't you cry. Them folk might understand you by and by. Just move on up.